the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, Lacey, a little bit of fog this morning, and then what's on tap later today?
Well, more storm chances later today in western Oklahoma. We'll have a chance for a little light rain here in Oklahoma City midday. We're tracking some rain this morning, and one thing we've been talking about for the past week, those big, huge wildfires in Canada. You've seen the headlines, you've seen the pictures from Calgary all the way up to Banff, and the big area of low pressure really helped steer that huge plume of smoke into the northern United States over the weekend and brought some of that smoke down into Oklahoma. We've been showing you those satellite maps and take a look at that high-res data from over the weekend of that low coming in to the northern portions of our country. And now the big view from space, you can see that smoke in the yellow and the brown being pulled down into the southern plains adds a little haziness to the sky for sure here in Oklahoma. Jet stream winds are pretty light overhead, so it's not steering it out and away very quickly. Helping to wash things out, though, is the rain in western Oklahoma, and we do have a chance for some of that making it into the metro midday. Here's how we're shaping up on Next Gen. It's spotty showers in the west and northwest. Good rain. Some areas will pick up 1/10 of an inch, maybe a couple lucky folks picking up 1/4 of an inch of rain from Freedom to Buffalo, Woodward, Sharon, Vici, back down to Sealing and Tologa. New shower there over Dempsey. And we've got a thunderstorm from Rocky to Hobart. That's going to make its way off towards the northeast. We'll be bringing into the downtown Oklahoma City area if this holds together, which again, it'll be a lot lighter by the time it gets to the metro at about 11 a.m. is the time frame. Lucky Star Sky Cam Network live from downtown. You can see a little bit of haze. That's actually the fog in the low levels of the atmosphere. 55 degrees. We've dropped to a chilly 49 in El Reno, 58 in Woodward, 54 in Stillwater, 54 in Ardmore. Light winds. Some areas the winds are a little bit variable. That's where the fog is more dense off towards the southeast. Midday into the early afternoon, there's a 20% chance of showers in Oklahoma City up to Stillwater and Ponca. We'll start to watch for thunderstorm chances way out west along the Oklahoma-Texas border. Trackers will be geared up in western Oklahoma to bring you updates if those storms flare up. Your hour-by-hour forecast for Oklahoma City, 72 noon, 77 is where we're headed for 3 o'clock afternoon high, 79 in Ada, 80 in Ardmore, and some 80s in the southwest as well. Several of the hours this afternoon, they are dry. This evening, storm chances are the highest in the west. It's a 30% chance for any one particular area. But again, if storms can fire in the Texas Panhandle and in our far western or northwestern counties, they would have a chance to produce large hail, damaging winds, and have a very low tornado threat. So trackers will be out. We'll bring you updates if these storms develop. And we're kind of in this pattern where, again, the main jet stream winds are well to the north. We've got this little area of low pressure hanging out over Kansas. That's flaring up the showers this morning, this evening, helping to fire thunderstorms in the west and southwest. That moves through tonight and tomorrow, or tomorrow night, I should say. Additional storm chances in the west and southwest, posing a severe risk. But again, this isn't going to be a major severe outbreak. We don't have the strong upper level jet stream winds to steer those storms, but will pose a threat for mainly wind and hail. Then again into Wednesday afternoon and evening, we'll keep watching these storms that fire out west, try to make it into the state, fizzle out, and this trend continues off and on into the weekend. By the time we get into the weekend and even early next week around Memorial Day, the southwesterly flow of the jet stream winds start to pick up some. That could give us a more intense threat for severe weather. It's a ways out, and we're watching for that. Here's how we're shaping up with future Next Gen. A few sprinkles midday. Thunderstorms try to take off out west. We'll have to see how widespread that activity becomes. Right now, it's about a 30% chance. And then overnight, everything tries to make it into central Oklahoma as weakening, kind of moving from the north to the south while swinging off towards the east. Most of the daylight hours tomorrow were dry, and late tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, the southwest will likely light up with thunderstorms, and those could be severe. So tonight down into the 60s, chance of rain 30 to 40% tonight. Slight chance out west as the rain moves on in. 70s for highs tomorrow, your Tuesday, mostly dry. Slight chance of rain to the north, and then late tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, storms take off in the Panhandle and in the southwest. Those could be severe, and the chance is higher for this zone. Nickel, dime, quarter, maybe up to golf ball size hail, and there is a very low tornado risk. It's not zero, but it is low heading into tomorrow night and early Wednesday morning. Wednesday's mostly dry, 20% chance of rain with scattered storm chances off and on really for the next 9 days. All right, stick with us. We're back right after this.